get up on some of this bird.
What's that? Was that fried eagle? Never actually had eagle. Is that even? So eagles are, or is it just bald eagles that are protected species? I thought eagles were protected species. How are you gonna? I don't think that's legal. I don't think we should film that. Where did you even get that? I know you didn't get it in Philly. Oh, I guess it's possible.
There was something left over on the field.
Hey. Well, HR called me in the office and told me to stop trolling you about the Eagles. So, I mean, I have a lot of jokes that I could go with that, but I'm gonna leave it alone to protect my job. So.
Is any of them better than Bucket the Bird?
I don't think so. I think that's a good one.
It's a good
Bucket
one?
the Bird. Yep. All right. Well.
Go Birds go, huh?
Go Birds go. All right, let's get this thing started. What's happening, folks? We're back again on the Crank Bros podcast. I'm Squirm. This is Fuzz. We're going to get into it with the games of the week. All right, so we already had the Thursday game. Ooh, we're starting off with that. So the Thursday game for this week was Philadelphia Eagles versus the Giants. I just noticed something. You don't have on any Eagles gear today. You normally got some Eagles on, right?
So you gotta unclothe the bird before you cook it.
Okay. Well, all right, what was your takeaway from that game?
Can we go to the next topic?
You don't want to talk about the Eagles? Oh, you always want to talk about the Eagles.
I mean,
What's the record?
I'm sitting on the.
What's the record?
It's 4-2.
4-2. Wait, I thought. Oh yeah, it is 4-2 now. Okay. All right. Well, all right. Since you don't want to talk about the Eagles, let's talk about the Giants. What do you think about the Caucasian? What do you call them? The creatine Caucasians.
We gotta talk about them too.
I mean, the podcast. We talk sports. We gotta keep it real. All right. So Jackson Dart and Cam Scatterboo. Hey, they look good. So Cam Scatterboo.
I want that man tested.
Hey man, he's like the juggernaut.
I want that man tested.
You want him tested? Yeah. He might be the real deal. Giants fans are excited. Well, it's funny. I ran into a Giants fan the day after the game. I told him, I was like, hey man, y'all might have something. With Malik Neighbors, he just kept shaking his head. I was like, when Malik Neighbors gets back, y'all should be good. He's like, nah, it's just bad Eagles. We're gonna lose. We can't win. It's like, wow, okay. All right, well.
I mean, all right, so now that you're going to force me to talk about it.
Okay.
4-2.
Mm-hmm.
Can I have an honest moment?
Sure. It's a safe place here.
It is pretty safe. Comfy couch.
Mm-hmm.
Just a week ago, it was just a week ago.
Yeah, last Saturday.
Last Saturday, we was 4-0. Things can change very quickly. Or I think we need to change the date that we record. That might need to be it. We need to record on a Monday. But 2 games, okay. We lost on that Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Then we lost on that Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Quick turnaround. Our OC has to go. I'm going to go there. Our OC has to go. Also, our O-line was Swiss cheese. A lot of guys was hurt.
Yeah.
So I'm not mad about that. A lot of guys was hurt on the O-line. And then, he was putting up points. So a lot of guys hurt on the O-line. But our best player on our team, Jalen Carter, was hurt.
So was Jalen Carter the best player on your whole team or just your defense?
He's the best player on the team.
Okay.
So he was hurt. So Scatterboo was able to run rough shot.
Yeah.
So
he had 98 yards, but it felt like more than 98 yards.
That's it.
He had 98 yards, 3 touchdowns. But it felt like he ran for more.
So you didn't have Jalen Carter there to, handle business. So 4-2.
Mm-hmm. Now, the A.J. Brown situation. All right. So y'all were barely winning the beginning of the season, but you were getting those wins with the offense that you were running. You had the running game heavy. Everything was working. The receivers started complaining. and the wheels fell off. What do you think is going to happen with this A.J. Brown situation? I mean, they were running the ball heavy. Everything was working fine. It seems like they tried to change the offense and force the ball to the receivers, and then things, kind of changed. You think A.J. Brown's going to – you think they're going to go back to how they were doing things, or do you think this is just going to be an ongoing problem?
No, you're going to go back doing things. So Kevin Stefanski, he'll probably take over OC responsibilities.
Wait, Kevin Stefanski?
That's the head coach.
No. We're talking about the Eagles.
Oh, wrong team. I'm trying to get past this so quickly. But either way, our OC sucks because Eagles are a running team, so you run to set up the pass.
Yes.
Whoever runs to set up the pass, whether it's Jalen, whether it's 26. Mm-hmm. So nobody's running. The OC's bad. I mean, not OC. The O-line is bad. Mm-hmm. So, I don't know, 4-2. Super Bowl.
Okay. Right. Yeah. Still Super Bowl?
Still Super Bowl.
Okay.
Yeah. I haven't changed mine.
Okay. Now, other thing, the tush push is coming under investigation a lot. So now everybody's complaining. This last game, they ran it 4 times straight. And the Eagles were offsides, or they had a false start each time, but the refs aren't calling it. But now everybody's complaining about it. I think it's probably going to be more under the magnifying glass. Do you think that's going to affect you guys?
Who was the team that blew the whistle on that?
Well, the Packers weren't necessarily the team that blew the whistle. They were just the ones that were voluntarily admitting that they were going to vote to remove that, I believe. Were they the first team that actually said something about it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's bad for football. It's dangerous. It's a dangerous play.
Oh, it's a dangerous play now.
It's a dangerous play.
It's a dangerous play, yeah.
All right, so
the Giants. The Giants, we have beat the Giants for 20 years straight. Mm-hmm. But, so you got Jackson Dart, whose name is really Jackson, because that is not a white man. All right? Like, I'm not here, I'm sorry, I'm not racist, but I'm not here for the white quarterback. Jackson, like, bro.
Hold on. You call the man Jackson?
Jackson, okay? He is not white, all right? I need a DNA test on him ASAP, all right? He looked like vintage Russell Wilson.
He did.
Now, I don't know if he's...
The way he moved in the pocket, his pocket presence, and the way he scrambled. Yeah, he did.
He looked like vintage Russell Wilson. Like, I don't know his size, because I know Russell Wilson is a stockier guy. But Jackson was out there moving. I was impressed. And it takes a lot for a white quarterback to impress me. And Jackson, well, he's not white, so it doesn't matter. His dad is black. Jackson. Okay, so he looked really good. I think New York, y'all might have one. And then the juggernaut,
man,
boy,
Scat.
Yeah, Scatterboo. His career will last 2 years, like I said. It's obvious. But he looked incredible. He's definitely from a trailer home because he can't go back home. So he's playing like, if it ain't this, then you can take it.
Yeah, I think he's had a good career. Scat.
Good 2-year career.
Scat got it. Yeah. All right, so we got that game out the way. All right. Now for the rest of the games. We got Denver at the Jets.
Denver.
Definitely Denver. The Jets still haven't won yet.
Yeah.
I feel bad for the head coach, man.
I mean, but, the black coaches always get the bad jobs. The Jets is a bad job.
Wasn't it a good job last year?
No.
Oh, it still wasn't a good job last year?
It wasn't a good job, but at least you had Aaron Rodgers.
As a matter of fact, when Aaron Glenn, when he came in there, he actually told Aaron he don't want him.
I mean...
He got named head coach. He said, hey, Aaron, you're not going to fit with what we're going to do here.
Yeah, old dude off in Achilles, you don't know what's going to happen. But A-Rod looks good in Pittsburgh.
He does. All right, we have, oh man, we started off with 2 blowouts. Rams versus the Ravens. Rams.
You know what?
Rams.
Wait. Is Action Jackson gonna be there?
It doesn't even matter.
If he's there, they're gonna come alive.
I don't think it matters anymore.
All right.
Cowboys, Panthers.
Cowboys.
Arizona, Indianapolis.
Indy.
Yeah, definitely Indy.
Did
you see the game?
I was thinking Indy last year. I was like, oh, trash. I was like, wait a minute.
Did you see highlights from the Arizona game last week with the DeMarcado where he dropped the ball at the 1? He basically lost the game for them.
He did.
So I don't understand why players do that. Like, go into the end zone. I mean, why do you want to drop the ball before you get in the end zone anyway? Like, in our time, you wanted to celebrate. You know, you wanted to hold the ball like a grenade and take the pin off, throw the, you know what I mean? Like, you want to do some type of celebration. Yeah, you know, the sprinklers, something. Like, how do you drop the ball before you get to the goal line? I don't understand what makes people do this.
I mean, so I'll definitely blame it on the NFL, right? Because you know the whole idea was, oh, act like you've been here before, act like you've been here before. I can't. What's that player's name? Player I got in my notes. Amari DeMarcado.
Right.
He's never been here before.
He hasn't.
So he didn't know what to do.
Is this his second year?
I
don't think he's either a rookie or a second year player. I think.
Listen, he's never been here before.
Yeah, he has.
So he said, well, do I drop the ball here or do I drop the ball here? He said, it's easier for the ref to get it here, so I'll just drop it here right at the 1. Wait a minute. I need to take it past. So he's never been there before.
Okay.
He didn't know what he was doing.
Yeah.
But on that, let me mention that. So Arizona Cardinals head coach Jonathan Gannon was fined $100,000 by the NFL for a sideline altercation with running back Amari DeMarcado during that game. Gannon reportedly apologized to his team and DeMarcado after the incident.
All he did was hit him in his chest and hit him in his pads, right?
Listen. So during the game, Gannon appeared to hit DeMarcado after the running back dropped the ball, resulting in a touchback. This led to a heated exchange on the sideline. The NFL subsequently fined Gannon for his actions. Gannon expressed regret for the incident after he didn't feel good about it.
$100,000. You trying to make this man lose his job? You trying to make the coach lose his job?
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit you in your chest too.
I mean, we wore the shoulder pads.
Yeah. He hit him in the shoulder pads. Like $100,000.
I remember, coach used to slap us in the helmet. That's worse than getting hit in the shoulder pads. So I don't know. I don't understand that. I mean,
I don't get it.
I don't think he does. And this goes back to another moment where I need to sit on the couch.
What's that?
We're so soft. America's so soft now. I mean, when you can't punch a football player in the shoulder pads without getting fined.
Fined $100,000 for that?
$100,000 is ridiculous. Now, I mean, that's a drop in the bucket to him, but $100,000, that's ridiculous.
That seems extreme to me. Yeah. Like, maybe they say 15,000 or something like that. Like, I think when you get these unsportsmanlike conducts, they hit the players for 15,000. Mm-hmm. Coach hits his player in the shoulder pads because he just made a bonehead play. $100,000?
Ridiculous.
That's crazy.
I don't like it.
All right. The next game would be Seattle versus Jacksonville.
Ooh. I'm going with Jacksonville, man. Jacksonville hot. Jacksonville look good.
I agree. Jacksonville looks good. Their defense, I think they lead the league in takeaways.
Okay.
Jacksonville look good. Mm-hmm. Their defense is good.
Yeah.
Their defense is good. Chargers versus Dolphins.
Chargers. There's no need even.
Browns versus Steelers.
Steelers.
Browns. You know what? We had some stuff to talk about with the Browns.
Oh.
So they traded Joe Flacco to Cincinnati. So wait, they benched Joe Flacco, and then Cincinnati traded for him. You know how bad your quarterback has to be for you to trade for the guy who just got benched from the Browns?
But think about was okay. So we'll address that first, and then we'll go back to the Browns.
Okay.
So, yeah, I mean,
I mean, it's still an upgrade. That's my point. It's still an upgrade from Browning. Browning, I think he said Browning has
He had eight
eight interceptions in 3 games.
3 games. You know, another overrated white boy.
Browning or
No,
Flacco?
Flacco. I mean, Flacco's, if I'm not mistaken, my age.
40. Yeah,
Yeah, I think he was born. Yeah,
40 or 41.
yeah. So why are you still playing football, dog?
Because they're still paying him to play football.
true.
Okay, you gotta
You're
keep
right.
this in mind.
Let me take it back.
The quarterback position, veteran leadership is important. These guys have seen everything. They're normally there in order to mentor the young players. With their situation, you know what? The Browns are paying like eight different
and playing
quarterbacks right now.
Paying 8 quarterbacks, correct.
Because they came into camp, Deshaun Watson was on IR. You had you traded for Kenny Pickens.
Mm-hmm.
You brought in Joe Flacco,
Mm-hmm.
and then you had the 2 rookies.
Mm-hmm.
So they were just trying to find something that stick. They were just throwing stuff against the wall to
that's
see
it.
what would stick. So, okay. And now the plan is to move forward with the rookies, I'm assuming.
But you know, we got to see because they brought in another quarterback a few weeks back.
Zappy, I
Zappy.
think. Yeah.
And I believe Zappy's going to be the backup.
I think they announced yesterday that Shador is number 2.
Okay.
Leading up into this week, Stefanski was basically saying, well, I don't know if Shador is going to be number 2 or 3. And we're like, what do you mean you don't know?
Yeah. It's not complicated.
Going down the depth chart, you got Dylan Gabriel, and then Shador should be next. You don't bring up, is it Billy? What's his name? Zappy. What's his first name? I just remember Zappy. He hasn't done anything in the NFL.
Doesn't matter.
You can bring him up from the practice squad. There's no way you can make him number 2 over Shador. That wouldn't make sense. But I think he announced that Shador's going to be the number 2. So we got New England versus the Saints.
Oh, that's going to be a good bad game. But you know what?
Wait, New England beat
Shout out
New
New
England beat
England.
the Bills.
Shout out New England.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, shout out New England.
I see where this is going.
Yeah. Listen, who's their quarterback?
Drake May.
Drake May. Hey, listen. It doesn't snow in May, okay? So, Snowman melted in May. Drake May, my guy. That was Drake May was out there balling.
Yeah, he looked
You
good.
know?
He looked good.
Yeah.
Now,
So
what is it with Josh? What is your hate against Josh Allen? Why do you hate that guy so bad?
So my dislike for Josh Allen, he's basically a mobile black quarterback,
Okay.
but they treat him like he's God's gift, and I'm like, he's nothing but a lighter complected Cam Newton, and he's not even as good as Cam Newton.
But that's the thing. He plays like Cam Newton. How can you?
But you know the problem, they treated Cam Newton like, oh, he's this, oh, he's that. You know, like with black quarterbacks. Like let's go all the way back to Randall Cunningham.
Okay.
Right, Randall Cunningham was amazing.
Yeah.
But they were still like, we don't know. You know, and it's like black quarterbacks or whatever, have always had the legs, had this, had that. But then they said, no, let's put these guys to the side, and then we want a statuesque, model-esque white guy at quarterback. They're smarter, they can this and they can that. And I'm like, so now you have a white guy doing what the black guys have always done, and then they're acting like he's the first one to do it. I don't like it.
You do remember Steve Young, right?
Okay.
Well, he's not the first white guy to do it. Steve Young was he was one of the most mobile quarterbacks we've ever seen.
Yeah, and there were more that came before him, but again, you know, they was on the bench. Let's make him a running back. I mean, listen, Lamar Jackson, they wanted to make Lamar Jackson a running back. Mm-hmm. But they didn't want to make Josh Allen a tight end.
They did. They actually did want to make Josh Allen a tight end.
Oh,
They
really?
were talking about making him a tight end early on.
So maybe he understands the black experience.
Hey.
I still don't like him.
Okay. Titans Raiders.
Oh, that is definitely a game to roll your weed up to. That is a blunt rolling game.
I'm gonna go Raiders. The only reason the Titans have a win is because of Emari DeMarcado.
You know what? I'm gonna go out on a limb here on this one.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here on this one.
You're not going to say Titans.
Big Joe is not gonna like this game.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm going Titans.
Hey, Joe going to call you as soon as he watches this podcast.
Yeah. So I'm going Titans. You
Ooh.
know, for the blunt roll-up game of the week.
Okay, I'm going Raiders on that one.
Raiders. Okay. Titans. Raiders.
49ers, Tampa Bay. Now, before you answer this, Tampa Bay, Mike Evans is still out. Chris Godwin's not going to play. And Bucky Irvin is out.
Oh, God.
So you got the rookie wide receiver who is amazing. I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna try it. Nope, I'm not gonna try it. But Baker has been playing amazing.
Baker has been playing really good.
Baker's story arc is amazing. I think he was a walk-on in college, and then ended up. Where did he start off? He started off at Texas, one of those Texas schools.
Texas A&M.
Might have been Texas A&M, and then he went to Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
And then
he went crazy in Oklahoma.
And then he went to the Browns. So basically, anytime you're on the Browns and you end up having a good career,
yeah, it's when you leave.
That's no. What I mean is he started with the Browns. That's where you go for your career to die.
Yeah.
He ended up getting the contract and is in the MVP race right now.
Yeah, he got out of there.
He's in the MVP. Matter of fact, who you got in the MVP race right now? Give me your.
A lot has changed.
Let's go 5.
A lot has changed in a week.
It's fluid.
It's fluid. Who is out there? Who's rolling? I mean, yeah, I feel the Baker thing. I guess you got to put Snowman in there. It's too soon to mention Jackson.
Nah, not yet.
Yeah, no, it's too soon. Who else is out there? Who's been playing good?
Indianapolis.
Oh, thank you. Yes, another New York, another guy that left New York and is seeing greener pastures. What's the boy name?
Danny Dimes.
Danny Dimes. You know, he keep it up. He gonna win MVP.
He's playing good.
Yeah, he's gonna win MVP. So you got
Baker.
You got Bake.
You got Danny Dimes.
Danny Dimes.
Matt Stafford has been playing good. I don't know if he's playing good. Oh, speaking of no. I don't know if Matt Stafford would be in there because their record's not good enough. But Jared Montana.
Jared Montana is definitely.
He's having a season. Jared Goff we call him Jared Montana. Jared Goff is having a season. So what do we name? We name Baker, Jared Goff, Danny Dimes. Let's see, we need 2 more to put in there. Oh, you said Josh Allen. Wow, you actually gave Josh Allen some credit. Wow. That's growth. Danny Dimes and let's see, who else is playing at a high level? Oh, Dak Prescott.
Dak is playing incredibly well.
Dak Prescott is playing amazing. So yeah, that's 5 for the MVP.
And somehow they have Patrick Mahomes as a. I don't know who wrote this list.
Interesting.
Yeah, no, Patrick Mahomes is far from there. But yeah, Dak Prescott. I mean, what you saying that? I'm gonna go Danny Dimes, Dak Prescott.
Okay.
I'll give Snowman some love.
Okay.
Those are the top 3. And then what? Jared Goff running around 4.
Baker.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go Baker then Jared Goff.
Baker then Goff. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now this is my game of the week. Bengals versus the Packers. Joe Flacco is starting at quarterback against the Packers. They beat us. They're the only team that beat us actually this year so far. By the way, the Packers have less losses than the Eagles. Just wanted to throw that out there. So here's the thing. If Joe Flacco comes in there and, I heard that Jamar Chase might not play. I think he's sick. So that will help out the Packers a lot. But Bengals defense is trash, so we're going to score 60 points anyway. So
told you Bengals have 2 number 1s.
2 number 1 receivers. I think this week they're only going to have 1 number 1. But yeah, Packers, we can't lose to the Browns, then tie the Cowboys, and then lose to the Bengals. That'd be detrimental for the season. We can't have that happen. So I'm going Packers. We got to win this game. All right.
I'm gonna take the upset.
You're going to take the upset?
I'm gonna take the upset.
Okay. So the last Sunday game is the Detroit Lions versus the Kansas City Chiefs. I think this is going to be a great game. This is the 8:20 game, actually. I think this might be the best game of the week.
I don't think it's gonna be that good.
You don't think so?
Mm.
I think this is going to be a good game. Man, Detroit puts points on the board.
Yeah.
Man.
But I mean, what's be good about it? Detroit's gonna put up a whole lot of points. Kansas City's not.
Kansas City is finding their stride on offense.
Who they play last week?
They lost to New England. No, they didn't. New England beat
New England beat Snowman.
The Chiefs. Oh, Jacksonville. They lost to Jacksonville. And Jacksonville defense was real good. And I think the Chiefs probably should have won that game. You saw that play where the Prince fell down, picked the ball up, and then ran and dove in the end zone. And you had Chris Jones just standing around watching him do it. Like, I still don't understand what that play was doing.
Listen, so I know what happened on that one. Right?
Okay.
So Chris Jones, you know how you play ball, it's free ball, right? Mm-hmm. So you over there, and his balls were sticking to his leg. So he was trying to adjust himself, get himself together, and it was like the play went off, and he like, you know what I'm saying? I think it was a little cold. So, he might have been tucking. Either way.
He was just standing there watching him out. Maybe he thought he was down by contact, so he stopped on the play, but that was bad. So think about it. The first 3 quarters, Kansas City looked like they had it back. And they actually have good receivers. Like, we talk about their receivers being trash, but they actually got a pretty big arsenal of receivers out there.
They can't catch.
All right. I think this is going to be a good game.
I don't. Kansas City's cooked.
Bills, Falcons. We have 2 Monday night games this week. So we got Bills, Falcons.
Oh, easily Bills.
And then
wait. You said Bills? Yeah, Bills.
Bills at Falcons. And then we got Chicago at DC.
I'm going to go with the upset.
Chicago beat Washington. Mm-hmm. Interesting. Okay, well, that's what we have for the games of the week. I think the game that I want to watch, well, of course I want to watch the Packers game, but I like that Detroit-Kansas City game. I think that's going to be a high-scoring game. That should be a good one. All right. Let's see. We already talked about Stefanski. We got any more football stuff? Oh, what about the Jets? Mark Sanchez. You heard about Mark Sanchez?
Yeah, man. Mark Sanchez. Forget the old guy's name when you pull a report. I forgot to do a report on that one. But yeah, apparently Mark Sanchez got into it with like a 60-something-year-old man who his career, the older gentleman, his career is collecting oil. Like he goes to restaurants or whatever, get the oil, whatever. And, you can use that.
He's a truck driver, right?
Yeah, he's a truck driver, but he collects oil, right? So, he parked behind the hotel restaurant like he normally does. And apparently Mark Sanchez didn't like that. After a gallon of whiskey, maybe. No. Mark Sanchez is Mexican, so it's tequila.
But here's the thing. Mark Sanchez was in the alley running sprints.
Now, on that one, he was...
Well, okay, let me read the article. Well, okay, for people that don't know, Mark Sanchez, ex-quarterback, used to play for the Jets. He went to USC?
Yeah.
Did he win the Heisman?
I don't know if he won the Heisman.
All right. Mark Sanchez went to USC, played for the Jets, was a first-round pick or whatever, didn't have that long of a career or whatever. I think he's a sports analyst now. He was in this alley running sprints. And
trying to stay in shape.
The man's truck was somehow blocking where he was running or whatever, so he beat the man up. Let me read you the article. So here's the headline: Ex-Jet star Mark Sanchez released from hospital. Oh, we didn't even talk about the part that Mark Sanchez ended up in the hospital and arrested.
Yeah.
So let's read this. Ex-Jets star Mark Sanchez released from hospital, taken directly to jail after alleged drunken assault on an elderly truck driver. Former football star Mark Sanchez was released from the hospital and sent straight to jail after he allegedly assaulted an elderly man who then stabbed him during a drunken Indianapolis brawl, according to reports. Sanchez, 38, was discharged from the hospital Sunday morning after being treated for stab wounds to the chest he sustained Friday night. So And I want to say the guy was like 70 years old.
Yeah. Ooh,
69.
That picture, was that him, the guy?
That's Mark Sanchez.
That's Mark?
Yeah.
No, that ain't Mark.
Oh, wait, hold up. Maybe not. Oh, no, that's another
I was
picture.
about to say Mark aged
You're right,
real
you're
quick.
right.
That ain't Mark.
Okay, so the guy is 69 years old. So Mark Sanchez, drunk, running sprints in an alley, got mad because the guy's truck is messing up his workout.
You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna side with Mark on this one.
Why?
Okay. You ever been to the track, right?
Okay.
You know, and you training. Now, any of my track people, they understand. Lanes 1 and 2 for sprinting, right? Especially at least lane 1, but 1 and 2 is for sprinting. 3 and 4 is for joggers, and then 5 and 6, 7 and 8, all of that is for the walkers.
Okay.
Right. So sometimes you at the track, somebody grandmother walking in lane 1, and I'm trying to do some 200 repeats, but grandma is in lane 1 in my way.
Messes up your whole workout.
Right? And then, mother of 5 wants to walk her kids in lane 1 while I'm trying to do, 300s. Right? Nah, man. You know what? I think I'm gonna have to side with Mark.
You gonna side with Mark?
Yeah, because I mean, like, get the stroller out of lane 1. Walk out by the fence.
Okay. You side with Mark.
I think I'm gonna let me hit a rest. Wait a minute. Let me hit a rest.
All right.
Because I don't want my mentions to get blown up.
All right, let's see. All right, let's see if we
Free Mark. Sorry.
They have everything. They said former Jets quarterback wasn't sent on his merry way after he got out of the hospital. Instead, Sanchez was brought to central booking at Marion County Jail as he'd already been arrested and charged with public intoxication and battery while he was in the hospital. Now, does it actually say, let's see. All right. Sanchez likely won't spend any time behind bars. However, he reportedly posted a $300 cash bond before being booked. The football star allegedly battered a 69-year-old grease truck driver who was picking up restaurant, how do you say it? You said I said it wrong. Refuse, right?
Yeah.
Restaurant refuse. That's basically the oil that they...
Yeah, the old oil.
All right. In an Indianapolis alleyway, according to cops. Here it is. Sanchez was apparently running sprints in the alley, and he became enraged that the worker's truck was blocking his way. Things escalated after the old man couldn't hear the drunken Sanchez because he'd removed his hearing aids. The 230-pounder then allegedly slammed him into the ground by a dumpster. Man.
Mark is getting ready for his comeback.
He's coming back?
Yeah.
I mean, he could start for could he start for the Jets? Justin Fields? He couldn't start for the Jets.
Justin Fields is
Justin Fields is good.
He's a dog.
Yeah.
He just plays for the Jets.
But that's a crazy story.
Yeah.
That's a crazy story. Basketball's jumping off.
Yeah. KD's with the Rockets now. I have something on that. He had his debut. I don't know what day that was, but he had his debut with the Rockets, and KD's a walking bucket. So, KD and
Walking bucket.
all right. So, KD in his preseason debut with the Houston Rockets, Kevin Durant scored 20 points in 23 minutes with a stat line of 7 for 10 shooting from the field, 1 for 2 from three-point range, and 5 for 5 from the free throw line. He also added 2 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 steal in the 140-127 victory over the Utah Jazz. Walking bucket, man.
KD.
Yeah, so...
PG County Zone.
PG County Zone. Great. Golden State Warriors, great. So KD, he makes every team. Does he make every team he go to better? That's a good question.
I feel like he didn't make Houston better. I mean, not Houston, Phoenix better. Seemed they had too many problems. Well,
You're right.
the problem was their roster construction was just terrible. I mean, you figure you're going to throw a bunch of guys that can score a lot on the team, but you had 2 dudes that play the same position, basically.
Yeah.
They tried to put Bradley Beal at point guard. He's not a point guard.
Not a
He's
point
a shooting
guard.
guard.
Yeah.
So we're not going to blame that on KD, but...
But KD did his job.
He did his job. Yeah,
Right.
he did his job. He did what he was supposed to do.
So that's impressive.
Yeah. But yeah, KD. So last week we were talking about Steph Curry and LeBron, but KD's about the same age as them, right? He's
Yeah,
about
they're all the same.
36?
Yeah.
How much longer do you think he can play?
I mean, it's all of the money, all of the technology, all of everything that's involved nowadays. Hell, he can, like, because Steph can play till I think, Steph can play till he's 45.
KD had an Achilles, didn't
He did, but can you tell?
he? He's not carrying
Yeah.
that much weight.
Because because KD's game has never been predicated off quickness. Now, don't get it twisted. He's quick. I mean, he's 7 feet and moves like a guard, but it's never been off quickness. Like, KD can score in a telephone booth. So, I mean, KD, if he wants, I mean, he can play to 42.
Wow, 42?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Did you hear Wemby grew?
How?
I think they said Wemby grew another 2 inches.
Man.
I saw a picture of him.
No.
I saw a picture
How?
of him standing next to Anthony Davis. He made Anthony Davis look like a little kid.
6'10" to 7'5", I mean.
That's crazy.
But if you said he's 7'7" now?
Wait, so he was 7'4".
I thought he was 7'5". Okay, 7'4".
Last year he was 7'4", wasn't he? 7'4" or 7'5", wasn't
I thought he was 7'5". He can't be 7'7". That's ridiculous.
That's gonna be scary.
Like there's
It's gonna be scary.
there's no doorway safe if this man is 7'7", right? Like, my guy that's 6'9" got a duck to walk in the room.
Hey man, my man Joe.
7'7"? Yeah,
7'7".
It's not a doorway safe.
When we were younger, my man Joe, he used to. So we would go to the rec and play ball, and at the recs they have like the fire alarms or like the fire bells on the wall. My man used to hit his head on the fire. Like, I don't know why he was walking so close to the wall, but like, we'd be like waiting for a game or whatever. He walked, bang, and he hit his head. I'm like, how did you even do that? But it's rough with tall people. Like tall people, they gotta duck to get in the rooms, and it gotta be hard getting in the cars. It's like, oh, speaking of that. Did you see Shaq's Corvette, stretch Corvette? So Shaq had a Corvette made, and they stretched it. I'll show you the picture later, whatever. But dog, it was. I think it's like a $3 million car though, or whatever. But they took a Corvette, stretched it, souped it up and everything. It's mean, but you gotta think of these tall dudes. Like, it's gotta be rough, like sitting in, because I've sat in some, say, SUVs in the back seat, and like, somebody sitting in front, my knees are up against. I'm like,
knees rubbing.
yeah, I'm like, how did y'all tall people do this? So shout out to the tall people. I don't feel sorry for you, but I know it's rough.
Definitely don't feel sorry.
Yeah, I don't feel sorry for y'all though.
It's not a light bulb unchanged in the house.
You got it. Yeah,
so I don't feel sorry for you.
So you say LeBron is gonna miss about 4 weeks due to sciatic nerve or sciatic nerve.
Do we really believe this?
That sounds like an old man. That sounds like an old man ailment, doesn't it?
Now, I've never had sciatica, right? But LeBron did sciatica. Like, it's a real thing, but it sounds kind of weak and soft. Like, you're gonna miss some time because of sciatica.
Hey, look, it might be calmer from that Hennessy thing that he did. Where,
hey, man, the decision too.
That story is so funny. Like, people are mad at the man because he announced that he was going to be making he posted that he was going to be making an announcement soon or whatever. Everybody speculated that he was going to announce his retirement.
Which makes sense.
So everybody, well, I mean, okay, I guess it makes sense.
The man is 72 years old, still
what
playing
I mean
basketball.
is people are mad at the dude because they went out and tried to buy all of the tickets for the final Lakers game because they trying to cash in on seeing LeBron play. So I think ticket prices might have been, say, $84. The cheapest tickets were maybe $84 for it or whatever. And then once he made this announcement, the cheapest ticket was like $600 to $800. So once he made this announcement, everybody's like, oh, he made us buy all of these tickets, and now I can't get my money back because yada, yada, yada. It's like, he didn't tell y'all to buy the tickets. He said, I'm making an announcement. I think did you tell me somebody's suing him?
No.
So I heard that somebody is suing LeBron because they spent a bunch of money on all these tickets, and now he's not going to retire. Like, he didn't tell you he was
never
retired.
told you he was
You did that.
But I mean,
I mean, and that's what you're supposed to do. You got this huge platform. You got a spot. You have a sponsor, or you have an endorsement deal with somebody. You use your platform to try to get people to come, see what you're going to say for advertisement. I mean, he's getting the bag. I mean, he's already a billionaire, but
it worked.
I heard that billionaires aren't happy with $1 billion. They want 2. So,
I mean, what's better than $1 billion?
$2 billion,
It's better than $2 billion.
$3 billion.
I mean, it's pretty simple that way.
Yeah.
So, speaking of excessive,
Okay.
right? I was thinking about this. We talk about this all the time, right? You see somebody in the Dodge.
Oh,
Charger.
Yeah.
Challenger, right? But then you're like, you get groceries with that. And they're like, nah, this is the Scat Pack.
Right.
The Kitty Cat. Or I don't know all the names, but look.
Dodge has so many different, what do you call it? Not, trim,
models.
so many trims.
Trim levels.
Yeah.
So I looked it up, because I was thinking about it. Like, because every time I see a Dodge, I'm like, she can't afford that. Right? And then I see another Dodge, and I'm like, why are you driving that? So it's like confusion. So for all that feel like me, the Dodge Challenger and Charger have 33 total trim levels.
33?
Yeah, 33. Now, with that, you have on the Challenger side.
Hey, look.
Yeah.
Starting at 16,000.
Starting at
Fully
16,000,
loaded
exactly.
180.
So, watch this. I looked it up and came up with some things. So, you got the Dodge, you got the SXT. This is the Challenger. So, you got the SXT, which is 32,000 base with 303 horsepower.
Okay.
You got the GT, 35,000 base, 303 horsepower. You got the RT, 40,000 base, 372 horsepower. You got the RT Shaker, 42,000 base, 372 horsepower. You got the RT TA, which is insane to name it that. It's 44,000 base with 372 horsepower. You got the RT Scat Pack, 47,000 base with 485 horsepower.
Hey, if I'm Cam Scatterboo, I got to have a Scat Pack.
We said it first.
Got to.
Yeah, Cam Scatterboo Scat Pack Edition. We said that. We said it first.
Got to.
Where was we at? So I was at the RT Scat Pack Shaker. 50. What the? 50,000 base, 485 horsepower. You got an RT Scat Pack 1320, 52K base, 485 horsepower. You got the RT Scat Pack TA 52, 485. That could have all just been one car, right? You got the RT Scat Pack wide body, 53K base with 485. Got the RT Scat Pack Shaker, another wide body, 56K base, 485. Once again, could have been the same model. RT Scat Pack TA wide body, 57,000 base, 485 horsepower. Now we jump into the Hellcat, 71,000 base, 717 horsepower. You got a Hellcat wide body, which is 77,000 with 717 horsepower. You got the Hellcat Red Eye, 79K base, 797 horsepower. You got a Hellcat Red Eye wide body, 86,000 base, 797 horsepower. You got the Jailbreak, which I've never heard of, 87 base, 797 horsepower. You got the Super Stock. Okay, wait a minute. Now the nice one is okay.
It's called the Super Stock?
Super Stock, 89K base with 807 horsepower.
I don't think I'm familiar with that one.
Neither am I.
Super Stock?
Now, with that being said, Dodge and all their excessive trim levels, we are actually looking for sponsors. So, Dodge, we will talk about your excessive models every week.
Each and every week?
Each and every week. And speaking of excessive models and wide bodies, we were talking about top female rappers.
Okay.
I think last week. So I got a list.
Sure, I like the way you use that in.
Oh, yeah. You like that?
Yeah.
You like that now?
That was good.
Wait a minute. All right. So, yeah. All right. Yeah. Ease it in. No. So we was talking about female rappers, and I got a list of the top 25 female rappers we may go over later. But I always hated Lotto. I thought she was a white quarterback, right? I've never been a fan of Lotto's music, right? But yo, Lotto is actually pretty dope, man. Like, because of what do you call it? YouTube doesn't like us to play music other than stuff we own. Let me give you a couple Lotto songs, right? And then when you think about it, you're like, these were hits. Like, I mean, I guess it's just me. I just thought she was a white quarterback, so I just wasn't digging her.
Okay.
Lotto, Big Energy, right? Dope song. Big Mama, dope song.
That's her song.
That's her song, right? The most disrespectful song I've ever heard, Brokey.
Okay,
It's
so
about
I've heard these songs, but I didn't realize they were Lotto.
Yeah.
So okay, now I know. Now I know where
yeah.
you're going with. Okay.
Blick some, I think I heard it. Wasn't that good. I don't. Go Crazy remix. I think that's I think they got Breezy. Another one, Put It on the Floor. That was pretty dope. And then another song, Seven, which is another good one. Like, I was sleeping on Lotto.
Okay.
I mean,
I was too. My problem is,
sleeping on her, not sleeping with her.
my problem is with some of the female rappers when they play it on the radio. I don't know who.
You don't know who it is.
I don't know who it is because they all like a lot of them. They all sound the same.
True.
So I couldn't even place who the actual artist was on there. But when you name those, I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, so that's a lot of
Those were awesome bops. Now watch this, right? Even talking about that, I think we was talking about female rappers last week. You know, the whole Nicki and Cardi B thing, and you know what's funny about that? Neither one of them are Black Americans.
Okay.
You know, I believe they're both.
So I want to say Nikki is not Barbados.
Not Barbados.
Trinidad.
Yeah, but from my understanding, they both Trini.
No, I thought
She's not Puerto Rican. I mean, she might have some Puerto Rican in her, but I believe she was born.
Trinidad?
Yeah, I was looking at that. I think they both from the same island. This is a podcast that's new. We need a research department to get all this stuff together. But when I was looking it up, they're both like from the same island.
Huh.
Yeah, I know. So then it's like the gangbang.
I don't
makes no
know.
sense.
I don't know where I thought Cardi B was from, but I didn't.
I
think
thought
it
she was Puerto Rican. You know, all Puerto Rican, Boricua, but no. When I was looking it up, I mean, I could look it up again since we're on this wonderful podcast.
So yeah, I know Nikki is Caribbean. She's Trini.
Yeah, we definitely know she's
I
Trinity.
don't know what I thought Cardi.
She's from St. James, Port of Spain, Trinidad and Tobago, and then Cardi. Let me give you her birthplace, because when I was looking it up, I thought they was both from Trinidad. But
Interesting.
you know, we could be wrong, and that's why we do this.
Yeah, but Nikki.
Okay, so now
Go ahead.
says so she was born in Washington Heights, New York, but yeah, her father's Dominican and her mother's Trinidad.
Dominican. That's what I thought it was. Dominican. Okay.
I thought she was Puerto Rican all this time.
Dominican mixed with
Trinidad.
Okay. It was Dominican. That's what I was trying to. remember. Yeah.
So some of the, you know, back and forth hate or whatever that they got, you know, they gangbanging. They from the same set. You know? But side note, and so let me give you the list of the top 25 women in hip hop today.
Okay.
Right? So of course the
Wait,
queen.
hip hop today
Today.
or all time?
Today.
Is it? I'm sorry. Sorry to say this, but there's that many of them rapping right now that are considered. That you make a list with.
You know what? I got a complaint about me last week.
With the WNBA.
Yeah. Now the good thing is, we own this podcast, and YouTube we get to say pretty much whatever we want. So back to objectifying women.
So you said top 25. Hold on,
25.
wait. Before you even do it, let me just.
There's more
I'm
female
trying to
rappers.
think if I could think of 25 female rappers
you can't.
out right
You
now.
can't.
Okay, all right.
You can't. You don't be in the hookah
So it's
spots.
gonna be some names that I don't recognize.
You're not gonna recognize half of this list.
Gotcha.
You know, you don't be in the hookah spots.
All right.
You got to go to the hookah spots to hear this stuff.
All right.
Because Brokey, it hit different when you got a bunch of women around smoking hookah. They were like, Brokey. Hey, I'm trying to tell you. And now you're gonna go. I need to tell you the hookah spot. You can hear these songs being played, and then you'll understand why Sexy Red is amazing.
Okay.
You don't get it yet, but you got to be in a hookah spot. Just like we tell people with go-go.
Yeah.
You got to be in the club, and it makes sense
To
in person.
understand. Yeah.
So let's see. Number one.
Hey, wait. Think about that. TCB. Remember back in the day, we were just
Oh,
like,
boy.
people,
It didn't make sense.
they go crazy about TCB. They play so fast, yada, yada, yada. Then we went to see him that one night and seeing the way the girls were dancing to him and everything. I was like,
I became a fan.
oh.
It made sense
This
once you
is
saw
why.
it. You know? So, but either way, number 1 on that list, the Queen, Nicki. Number 2, Doja Cat. Number 3, Megan Thee Stallion. Number 4, Cardi. Number 5, Glorilla. Number 6, Doechii. Number 7, Lotto. Number 8, Big Sexy. Number 9, Flo Milli.
Nope.
You don't know who Flo Milli is?
Nope.
She played on that LSU team with Barbie. I think she was a point guard.
What's her real name?
Flo Milli. Here we go. Tamia Monique Carter. She comes out this year, I believe.
Okay.
So you got Flo Milli, Saweetie, Bia, Mona Leo. Mona Leo, she's dope. You got to be in the hookah spots. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Mona Leo is dope. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. Where the rest of my list go? All right, so we got Sexy Red, Mona Leo. What was that? Mona Leo, Rico Nasty, PG County native. Shout out. Ice Spice. She really shouldn't be on that list as a rapper, but Ice Spice.
No. All right. Ice Spice.
Yeah, let's talk about it. Back to just fine women. She really doesn't have to say any words. She could just sit there and I'm sorry.
Well, no, I'm gonna go from like when she first came out,
Yeah.
the way she looked,
Yeah.
versus the way she looks now.
Yeah.
Heck of a come up. Like, I mean, when you make some money or whatever, you do all this surgery, whatever. But like her look right now, she looks good. She looks good. Like people, there's a lot of Ice Spice slander. People say she look like she has Down syndrome. Have you heard that? They say like her eyes are too close together or something like that or whatever.
And then she look like the Dunkin' Donut mini.
Yeah. But yo, she been looking good lately.
I mean, getting there a little quicker than I want, but she's really tight friends with Taylor Swift.
I think I'd heard that.
Remember they was at the Super Bowl together.
You're right. Yeah. That's right.
Yeah, they was at the Super Bowl together
right.
to see the Kansas City Chiefs lose to none other than Philadelphia Eagles. But
Go Birds.
yeah. It's the only thing I'm doing with birds this week. So number 15, you got Callie. You have no clue who that is. So you got Callie, you got okay, now we're getting to the place I don't know. Lil Sims, I have no clue who that is. Coi Leray, I love Coi Leray.
I know her.
I love Coi Leray. She's too low on this list, but Shanicia, never heard of her. Cash Doll, right? Heard of her. And, it's funny, Cash Doll, I heard of her because she was on the BMF show. Never heard her music prior to, but that's just me. Rhapsody, who they say is the most lyrical female rapper out right now. Again, something.
I've heard of her.
Yeah, to roll your blunts up on, I guess. Tierra Whack, never heard of her, but you know what? I got to look into her some more. She's from North Philly. Okay, North Philly. Lakia, and then Lola Brooke. She went.
Heard the name, but I don't know any.
Lola Brooke was going crazy viral online. She'll fit in this bucket, right? She's a little bitty little thing. But Shorty got go.
Okay.
I like her. What's that? Malibu Mitch. Need to check her out.
That's a woman?
Yeah. And Baby Tate. So I don't know. Check
Okay,
those.
so yeah, out of that 25, I might have known 15.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's a better number. I thought for you it was going to be Cardi and Nicki, and that was it.
Well, so I never really considered Doja Cat a rapper.
See, she goes between being
Right.
black and being
So,
white,
like when you first said 25 female rappers right now, I was thinking like, well, are there that many of them? So I know Doja, I wasn't really counting her as a rapper. And then there are a few of them in there where I heard the name, but I can't think of any work that they do or whatever. But okay.
Yeah, but Doja's dope.
Okay.
And we'll stay with music. So there's been a lot of talk about Cash Money versus No Limit versus.
Hey man.
Listen, I'm actually looking forward to that. I
Yeah,
think
I'm here for that.
anybody that grew up in the 99 and the 2000s, is looking forward to this.
Yeah.
So Cash Money No, let's go to No Limit. Start with No Limit came out 1st, right? Where they got main notoriety. Now, got a
Hey,
couple.
rest in peace to my man Kevin Gentry.
Oh man,
He's from New Orleans.
yeah,
No, I'm sorry, not from New Orleans. He's from Mississippi, but
yes.
he had all of the, the New Orleans music and everything before we even heard it here on the East Coast.
Yeah.
So when I was in college, I had an internship with him, and he had me riding to all of the New Orleans music. And I'm like, yo, what is this? And then like maybe 6 months later, it came to DC. I'm like, wait a minute, I was riding in this 6 months ago. So yeah, they back during that time.
Yeah.
Yeah, 90,
I remember.
that was like probably 98 maybe. Yeah.
I think bounce that. What was it? Was it bounce that? That what is it by
The Juvenile song?
the Juvenile song?
Yeah.
Back that ass.
Back that ass.
Dude, he played back that ass up for us about like a year in advance.
Before we,
Yeah, before we knew it, and I was like,
oh, matter of fact, because that was when he was up here.
When he was staying with us,
He was
yeah.
staying with us, and he had an internship in this area,
Yeah.
so he was living with us for a little while. So that was 90.
he had that dope ass Dodge Stealth.
That was 99. Yeah, that I think that was 99.
Yeah, that was good times. And then you was always at work, so he
Right.
became my best friend and brother. I was like, where my guy?
Oh wait, no, that must have been the following year then. No,
That was
it was summertime. Yeah, it was summertime.
You was working wherever you was working. So R.I.P. Kevin, man, good dude, great dude, musician too.
Yeah,
Played trombone.
Jackson State,
Yeah.
played in the Jackson
Military,
State band. Yeah.
military. He'd probably be sick of this Trump shit.
Yeah.
Either way, Trump, you want to send an endorsement? We'll take
I'm sorry, I cut you off, but yeah.
Okay.
99, 2000, yeah.
Yeah. Everybody in 99, 2000. So, Cash Money. Not Cash Money. I got that wrong. So, No Limit. No Limit was started by Percy Miller, a.k.a. Master P. He's an entrepreneur, businessman, philanthropist, music mogul, producer, and entrepreneur. He is the founder of one of the most successful brands of music companies in the world, No Limit Records. Master P did everything under the sun. He ties back into sports too.
Everything.
He played for the.
He played, yeah, he played ball.
Yeah, he. They say he was incredible. He got a shot to play with
The Raptors, I believe. Toronto Raptors.
Was it the Raptors or was it Charlotte?
I thought it was the Toronto Raptors.
Okay. Either way, between them two, I remember him having a tryout with the Hornets. I think he played a second with the Hornets, then maybe made it to the Raptors.
Okay.
But yeah, they said he could have been good in the league, and just been like a serviceable player in the league, but we see what he turned into.
Rich.
Like super rich. Now, No Limit, their main production team is Beats by the Pound. And they actually changed their name. They changed their name now to the Medicine Men. They're a New Orleans, Louisiana-based American music production team made up of KLC, Moby Dick, Craig B, Odell, and Carlos Stevens. Man, they were pumping out hits. I remember, cause you remember they did all the beats. And you remember during that time,
They had a run.
I think No Limit put out a album like either every day or every week.
It was like they put out an album every week.
It was crazy. And
that's the thing with No Limit. They had the best album covers.
the best album
Remember they had all the jewel, like the diamonds and everything on it? Man, them No Limit album covers, you would buy the record just because of the album
just because of that. So, their music was crazy. Me, I wasn't the biggest No Limit fan, but, I respected it. And, they had some bops. I thought it was pretty cool.
I'm going to tell you, they had a huge impact on go-go around 99 and 2000.
That I can say.
Man, our band, Indecent Exposure Band, we started back in like 98. Like,
Shout out Lil Rick.
hey, Rick. Our lead talker was like a No Limit fan, so every show we had was like No Limit greatest hits. Going back listening to like older go-go songs during that day, a lot of bands, they were taking like hooks from No Limit stuff and putting them out. So No Limit was heavy in this area. They had an influence on the music here actually.
Yeah, because it was because No Limit came out before Cash Money.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they came out at the same time, but No Limit got popular.
They got popular first.
Yeah, because you think like from like 95 to
Right,
like
right.
98. No limit, no limit, no limit.
Because Cash Money started jumping around 98.
Yeah.
No Limit was
Right.
jumping around like 96.
I mean the 99 and 2000s.
Right, yeah.
So you got that. But yeah, like I said, No Limit was dope. But it just wasn't my cup of tea. So now Cash Money Records. Cash Money was founded by brothers Ronald Slim Williams and Brian Birdman Williams in '91.
It's Birdman, baby.
They're the masterminds behind the influential New Orleans-based record label, which became a division of Universal Music Group in 1998, and has been home to successful artists like Lil Wayne, Drake, and Nicki Minaj. And see, that makes sense. They got their major deal in '98, and then that's when it kicked off. So that makes sense. And there was always a feud between the two of them, because they're in Louisiana, New Orleans, Louisiana, versus No Limit. They was down to like Baton Rouge, so they was on the other side. So it was always. I mean, like Baton Rouge is gritty and gutter, and I mean, in fact, the whole state of Louisiana is gritty and gutter, right? But the city is different. You got guys like Kevin Gates and all of them. They a little more flashy, versus people down in Baton Rouge. You got Lil Boosie. They're the Baton Rouge artists. But either way, Cash Money, they had one in-house producer, pretty much made all their beats.
And I got Manny Fresh.
See,
as one of the top
wait,
five.
You gotta let me say
I gotta
the
let
name.
you go. Okay,
You gotta
I'm
let me
sorry.
say the name, and then you can come back to it.
All right,
You done told them what I'm about to say.
I'm sorry. I'm
It's
sorry.
fine.
I
It
can't.
happens.
I get excited,
Yeah,
man.
hey, it's fine. So, Manny Fresh. Manny Fresh was born Byron Otto Thomas. He is a Grammy Award nominated rapper, DJ, and producer from New Orleans, Louisiana. Best known for his work with Cash Money Records from 1993 to 2005. And as one half of the hip hop duo Big Timers with Birdman, his career began as a DJ influenced by his own DJ father. Before he became the in-house producer for Cash Money, creating hits for artists like Lil Wayne, Juvenile, and BG. Now, I'll let you talk about Manny Fresh in a second. One thing that's notable about Manny Fresh, so the New Orleans bounce sound that you hear, in New Orleans, you hear it in everything. There was this main song down there called Trigger Man. And the Trigger Man, that's that I don't know, I can't even play it or even say it. But Trigger Man, that's that bounce feel that you hear. And he was instrumental in that, creating the actual sound for, bounce, and then the actual sound of hip hop. So shout out to Manny Fresh, dope producer.
Hey, Manny might be, well, he's definitely top 10, but he might be top 5 my favorite producers. Like Manny, his charisma and his, the way he made his beats or whatever, but like, when he get to rapping or whatever, man, Manny, I love Manny Fresh.
Yeah, Manny Fresh was, Manny Fresh, doing his thing. Manny Fresh is probably the greatest, worst rapper you've ever heard. I mean, his lyrics was terrible.
But he's so charismatic with it, man.
And then the beat is bopping.
Man.
So yeah, they got the verses coming up. Who you got? Me, I'm going Cash Money all the way.
Yeah, I'm with Cash Money with that one.
Yeah.
Cash Money had so many hits that are still pumping now.
Yeah.
You got to think about it like that. They have like classics, a lot of timeless hits. Like No Limit had their run and they were pumping, but how often do you hear any No Limit songs these days? Let's think, like if you had I look at it like wedding receptions, cookouts, clubs.
But yeah.
Do you hear any No Limit songs? I'm trying to think, are there any that would actually still be played now in any of those
I mean, you'll probably hear Mr. Womp Womp, right? You might hear that. You're going to hear Bout It. You might hear Ice Cream Man. Yeah, I guess I do know a little more No Limit than I thought.
Okay, but like you'll hear those in like clubs or like.
you might hear
But
them.
think about like cookouts, wedding receptions. You're gonna hear a Cash Money record at all of them.
Yeah.
At all of those events.
They certainly became part of the culture.
Yeah.
I mean, that is absolutely true.
Because Back That Ass Up is low key one of. Let's think about this.
Greatest songs of all time.
That's one of the greatest rap songs of all time, or at least one of the most popular rap songs of all time.
Mm-hmm. Cause like, well, let me think. Like, I'm gonna go down the Cash Money list. Cause you think songs notable like what you got? Baller Blocking, which was cool. Bounce Back by Juvie, which was amazing. What In My Life by Juvie. Like Juvie was my man.
Wait a minute. We were talking about Juvie a couple weeks ago, and you were saying Juvie didn't have bars.
No, I didn't. Who said that?
You did.
I didn't say that.
We were talking about Juvie.
If it wasn't in the episode, I didn't say it.
Okay. So if it wasn't on camera, you didn't say it. We were talking about South rap. You were talking about
I said, see, now you get it mixed up. Now we about to get into an argument. Now you about to have the whole state of Georgia mad at me, right?
I didn't say anything. No, I didn't bring up Georgia.
Okay. All right.
We were talking. I said down south or whatever, and I was talking about Southern rappers, and I had brought up Juvie, because somehow
we were talking about Atlanta though.
We were talking about Atlanta. Well, see, that's the thing. You said South. So I started naming all these South rappers, and then you said, no, I'm in Atlanta. But when I was naming the South rappers, I had mentioned Juvie, and you said, man, Juvie don't got no bars. I was like, huh? The song, huh? I was like, huh? Huh? He was like, nah, he don't got no bars or whatever. Okay, so maybe I'm not remembering correctly how it went down.
No. Because, again, like, Lyrical Miracle, nah, Juvie ain't that. But Juvie, my man, Juvie sound delivery on the beat, his flow, like Juvie was crazy. Like, I mean, if it wasn't for Lil Wayne doing what Lil Wayne did, because Lil Wayne went crazy, Juvie was the best. I'm still saying, I mean, I can't really argue that hard. Lil Wayne is clearly the best to come out of there. But Juvie kept the lights on for No Limit.
Yeah.
I mean, not No Limit. For Cash Money.
Right. Yeah.
He kept the lights on for Cash Money, easy.
Now, speaking of not No Limit, speaking of Cash Money, think about everything that has come from Cash Money.
Yeah.
Think about all the money. No, let's think about all the money
that
and
Baby
records
didn't pay
that
him.
have been generated from Cash Money.
Crazy.
You had Cash Money jumping back there. You had the Big Timers. You had so the one with BG, Hot Boys. You had Big Timers. You had Hot Boys. You had the solo acts. You had BG. You had Turk. You had Juvie. You had Lil Wayne. Then you jumped off to that Young Money.
So let's
Young
do
Money,
this.
Cash Money.
Let's do this, right? Let's run down the list of artists that was on.
Artists, okay.
This is crazy. I just pulled it up just real quick. Jeez, this is crazy. All right, so All-Star Cashville Prince. I have no clue who he is. But you got Ace Hood, right? You got some dude named Austin Mahoney. Somebody knows him.
What happened to Ace Hood? Ace Hood had some buzz. Was he one of the ones that got locked up or something? Like that?
I mean, Ace Hood went crazy. And I mean, not crazy, but I mean, Ace Hood was doing this thing music-wise, but, just cuz. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, he was signed to Cash Money, and
That can mess you up.
there you go, because Baby don't like to pay nobody.
Right.
Right? So you got Ace Hood. Maybe I should say the notable people, because
All right,
because some of these names, as it ticks, I don't know who that is. Boo and Gotti. I heard of Boo and Gotti. Then you got Boo. Bow Wow was signed to Cash Money at one point in time. Some dude named Briscoe.
I remember Briscoe.
Okay, you remember Briscoe. Busta Rhymes was signed to Cash Money at one point in time. Christina Milian was signed to Cash Money. Currency.
Lil Wayne, baby, mom.
Yeah. Chanel West Coast. DJ Khaled. Drake. Glasses Malone. You got the Hot Boys. You remember Jay Mills from the Diddy situation. Jay Sean, he was a very
Jay Sean was.
He was Cash Money.
He was Cash Money?
Yeah, he was Cash Money. Yeah, Jay Sean, Kiki Wyatt was somehow signed to Cash Money. You know who that is, right? Okay. Kid, Lil Mo, Limp Bizkit was signed to Cash Money. Of course, Lil Wayne, Mac 10.
I do remember that. I think I was looking down this list at one point. That's why I remember Limp Bizkit being on there.
Magnolia Shorty, Movado signed to Cash Money. Money Man, Mystical was signed to Cash Money at one point in time.
I didn't know that.
Neither
Yes,
did
yeah, I do remember that. Yep, I remember that.
Nicki Minaj, of course. Papa Rube, now who control that is. Now this one, these next two blew my mind. Paris Hilton was signed to Cash Money.
I remember that.
P.J. Morton was signed to Cash Money. Gospel artist. Porcelain Black, that nigga must be black. His name is Porcelain Black. That's Toilet Black. Rocco was signed to Cash Money. Tyga, Vado, Young Buck was too. Crazy. That's a crazy list.
I don't remember Young Buck with Cash Money.
I do. That's where he got his start at.
He started.
Yeah, he started with Cash Money, and then I think the deal went bad.
Tennessee. Yeah. He's from Tennessee. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, so then the deal went bad. But I forget his partner, but him and his partner, they got signed with Cash Money. And nobody really remembers it, but then when he got with 50, it took off.
Okay. But yeah, you look at that list right there, Lil Wayne, Drake, Nicki Minaj. Like legends.
Yeah.
Legends came out of that.
Yeah, man. Let's see, who did No Limit have signed to them?
Let's see. They had Mama Mia. They had Silk the Shocker, Master P, Mystical.
Let's see here. But they want to put in alphabetical order. Just give me a list.
Lil Romeo.
All right, so nothing in the A's that's notable. Nothing in the B's is notable. C Murder, Chop, and Currency. Currency was signed to both of them, which is interesting. Nothing in the D's. Nothing in the E's. Fiend.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about Fiend.
Gambino Family. Hallelujah. Cain and Abel. They did good things. King George. Okay. Lil Eddie, Lil Rick, okay. It's a lot of Lils at that time, too. You got Mac, you got Magic, of course, Master P, remember Mercedes.
Mercedes, that's right. That's the other one I was trying to remember.
Mia X, it's funny on Mia X, she was in a rap.
I called her Mama Mia. I think her album was called Mama Mia.
Yeah, Mia X, she was actually in a rap group with
Lady of Rage?
No. She was in a rap group with Manny Fresh. In the earlier stages before Manny Fresh got, before they started popping. Okay. But they was in a rap group together. Moby Dick, who else? Mystical. Yes, Mystical signed to both. Nothing in the P's. Romeo Miller, Lil Romeo. You got Silk the Shocker, Skullduggery, Snoop Dogg, Sonya C, Soulja Slim. Yeah, remember Soulja Slim. Remember the group True, TRU. Now some of y'all is probably looking at this going crazy because y'all know everybody. I wasn't really a fan. But
I know my man Snoop. He was a big No Limit fan.
Yeah. But yeah. I mean, with that being said, Cash Money's killing No
Cash Money got this. Yeah. Cash Money got the hits.
Yeah.
They got the
Easy.
hits. Yeah.
Man, so apparently it doesn't just happen in the strip club. I mean, how many fights you seen in the strip club? Never seen a fight in the strip club. I seen them outside of it.
Let me think about this. I might have seen one fight in the strip club.
Just one?
Yeah.
So apparently ladies are fighting at the Breezy Bowl. So Breezy came to Washington, D.C., and multiple fights broke out. Like, it's crazy. Like, you think women going to the Breezy Bowl concert, and shout out Breezy. Breezy, he had a situation with a lady, with Rihanna. There's no need. We all know it. Had a situation, and we thought his career was over. And this dude is still on fire. Like, it's crazy because, like, I haven't been to a concert. I'm not going to a Breezy concert either, right? So I haven't been to.
I've been to see Chris Brown live. That's a show.
Did you feel like your manhood was in question?
No.
No?
No.
All right.
That's a show.
Well, I went to a Maxwell concert one time.
I've been to a Maxwell concert before, too.
I was like, oh. I felt, man, listen, I'm trying to tell you, Maxwell make you feel a certain kind of way. Went to an Usher concert, he kind of made me feel the same way, too. So I don't know.
Hey, you need to be more secure with your manhood, sir.
I mean, yeah, so... Okay, so yeah, so apparently ladies are fighting at the Chris Brown concert. I think that's insane. Like Chris Brown dancing, doing backflips, shirt off, half naked. Why y'all fighting? None of y'all gonna get to have him. You know, but I tell you one thing, you know, you've been doing all these crazy pictures. Like, now if your lady went to a Chris Brown concert and spent $1,000 to get one of them pictures, and it's, you know, all over the internet. I mean, how you feel?
I mean, just keep that same energy when I go to the Cardi B concert and I'm proposing to her while she's pregnant and her stomach out and everything like that. Don't be mad when that's all
Don't
over
be
the
mad.
internet. Yeah,
Yeah. I mean,
you know, keep the same energy.
listen, for one night, maybe one night only, you sleeping on the couch, baby. I'm sorry, okay? You ain't gonna do me like that. So yeah, it was crazy. They doing all this fighting over there, man. At the Breezy concert,
That's crazy.
and I was
So,
talking.
so these concerts where, they do it for all
Oh,
concerts.
you know what? Wait. I'm sorry, I forgot. My main reason why I'm mentioning that. There's also a photo of Chris Brown taking a picture with his father that's that's pretty much gone viral, and I think that was pretty dope. His father came to the
Oh, that's cool.
to the concert, and then he took a picture. And I mean, Chris Brown. I don't know if he hadn't seen his father in 30 years, but I mean, Chris Brown was all teeth, and you know that was
Yeah.
a real nice moment.
Hey.
You know, it's almost it looked like it, but it's his dad. I'm just playing, man. Shout out to Chris Brown and his father.
Yeah.
His father looked like Bokeem Woodbine, but
Really?
shout out. Yeah, he looked just like him. I'll show you the picture later.
Light-skinned Chris Brown, his father looks like Bokeem.
Looked just like Bokeem Woodbine, man. Let me find the
Interesting.
picture for you. Yeah.
All right.
No.
Yeah, Chris Brown, he from VA too. So what I was saying, with these concerts, the way women get all dressed up for these concerts that are going to be a bunch of other women there, how does that work? Like, who are they dressing up? Are they dressing up for the performer? So you go into the Chris Brown concert and they wear like, kind of like sleazy outfits and stuff like that, and then they end up getting in fights with other girls because
Wait,
other girls are saying like, she thinks she cute.
Let me chime in one thing on that too, right? So a bust down is a bust down refers to a super long 30 to 40-inch silky straight middle part hairstyle, often with a wig that is perfectly smooth, laid, and glossy. The style creates a dramatic, polished, and glamorous look, emphasizing length and a flawless, natural-looking parting. Just need to put that out there because I hear bust down all the time. I'm like, what the hell are these women talking about?
Well, the thing with bust down though, it has a lot of different definitions. Basically.
Okay, that's true.
That's the thing. So
That's true. But when men say it's different.
right, it's different
Hey,
or whatever. But yeah, there's because you can even call it bust down. I think it's something that has to do with car part, basically breaking anything down to the studs or anything like that. Like
okay.
it's like a bust down if you're breaking, taking a car down, taking the wheels off, rims, taking it all the way down to studs. If like if it's the Eagles, their season starts falling apart, and you got the receivers out there derailing everything, and it's a bust down. And I have to apologize. HR told me not to make any. I'm sorry. You know what? I'm gonna apologize to my co-host. I said I would not troll the Eagles anymore. HR already pulled me aside. I apologize, but yeah, there's other definitions for that where breaking things down to the studs or whatever, and then there's also a dance like what's the Tatiana thing? What's that dude's name?
Oh.
The one that had the tattoo on his face. What is the guy's name? Blueface?
Yeah, blue.
Yeah, that Tatiana we be talking about bust down. It's like when they start twerking, do certain dances, whatever they call that bust down to, whatever. So
Well, no, and what he's talking about a bust down, just a very promiscuous female.
right, but they also
It's a dance.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of different terminologies for it,
But when women say that,
it's the weave. Yeah. It's the hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
I'm sorry about that Eagles joke. I couldn't let it slide. I hold grudges. I'm still offended when you said, yeah, y'all haven't seen no Super Bowl rings in a long time, whatever. I'm still holding on to that, but I'm getting better. I'm in therapy and trying to, not hold on to things. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry for lashing out.
It's lucky I don't have a gunshot sample. I'll download that next week. Where we at? Oh, you're talking
Go
about
Birds. We were talking about Breezy. I can't remember. Oh, yeah. I was talking about the women dressing up. So women go to these concerts where it's going to be all women in there, but they dress real, like real tight clothes and everything like that. And then they end up getting into fights because other women be like, oh, she thinks she cute, yada, yada, yada. And then they're drinking and they get into it. But who are they dressing up for? Like, what is it when they wear those outfits to the concert where it's going to be just all other women there? Who are they actually dressing up for? Are they dressing up for the male performer, thinking that they all think they might have a shot, or
Yeah.
is that what it is?
Women dress up for each other.
Okay. Oh, they're dressing up for each other. Okay. All right. Always wondered that.
Yeah, that's how I see it. All right, so we got a new segment that we're doing. We're gonna roll this out this week and see how y'all like it. So who said it? Fat Joe or Donald Trump? So let's see here. I got a couple notes here.
Should I give them some background on how we came up with
Yeah,
it?
go ahead.
All right. So I'm a big fan of Fat Joe. I watched the Joe and Jada podcast or whatever, and I noticed that when Fat Joe talks, a lot of times he sounds exactly like Donald Trump. Like the way, let's see, Fat
Swear to
Joe's from
God.
the, I'm trying
Swear
to
to
think of
God.
why. Yeah, the way he talks, he talks about beautiful
This
people. He's like,
guy.
hey, look. I was in Canada this weekend, and Canada, beautiful people. The
Beautiful
people, they're
people.
so beautiful.
They're
They're
so
just beautiful. And I'm sitting there listening, I'm like, yo, it sounds like Trump. So then I told my man, and he broke out laughing. He was like, you know what? If we read some quotes, you can't really tell if it's from Fat Joe or Trump with the way they say it, because it's crazy. But go ahead. You said you had something. This is gonna be we got to figure out who said it.
Yeah, all right. So let's see here. We're gonna do a couple quotes. Who said it? People love me, and you know what? I have been very successful. Everybody loves me. Who said that? Donald Trump or Fat Joe?
Yo, that could go either way. I'm gonna say Trump said that.
Okay, good guess. Sometimes by losing a battle, you find a new way to win the war.
That could go either way also, but I'm gonna say that was Fat Joe.
Donald Trump.
That was Donald Trump.
I own buildings. I'm a builder. I know how to build. Nobody can build like I can build. Nobody. And the builders in New York will tell you that I build the best product and my name helps a lot.
Trump.
Okay, that's Trump. All right, let's see. We got another one. I'm like a little kid that has a basketball and don't want nobody else to play with it.
That should be Fat Joe. Fat Joe.
Okay, yeah, you got that one right. That's Joe. Food is like a legal drug. You can take 50 cents and walk into a store and buy a Twinkie and get high, and it's like killing people.
Fat Joe.
Okay, all right. What else we got? I would love to coach. I'm not saying I'm qualified to do it in the NBA, but I would love to try.
I think this is a curveball. I'm gonna say Trump said that.
Fat Joe.
Okay, all right. Well, because Fat Joe always talk about coach because he's a coach.
Exactly.
That's why I thought it was gonna be a curveball.
All right, we're gonna do this last one. We go after legacies because we just know that sooner or later people will understand what we bring to this culture and bring to the game.
That's gotta be Fat Joe.
All right, that's Fat Joe.
All right.
All right, okay. All right.
All right. People, beautiful people. Like, I was in Canada with 100 guys. It was me
100 guys.
and 100 guys. And the people in Canada, they love me. They love me there. It's beautiful people. Beautiful people.
Oh man, that's it for the notes, man. You got anything you want to talk about? Anything else?
I think that's about it.
That's about it.
This was a good show. We touched on a lot of different pause. We touched on a lot of you was gonna get me. Touched on a lot of different things. Pause. So yeah, I guess you all this is our third episode. We're getting things together. We try to make it better each and every week. We're gonna have some guests on coming up soon. I'd like for you all to subscribe. Like if you watch the video, just like and subscribe. It helps us out. And what about you? You got anything?
No, I mean, that's it. Like you said, we're making everything better every week. We're learning different things every week. Please like, share, and subscribe. That means a lot. That means a lot. That makes it so we can do things. And it actually makes it so, we're not necessarily doing it for free. But, we do it because we love it. But, nah, that's it. I don't really have an outro built yet. So, I'm going to make up something creative.
Actually, I'll go with the outro with remember HR told me I need to read this statement online, not online, live on the podcast, just because of Ultron. Go Birds. See you next week.
See you next week.
Oh yeah, we getting good at this.
Yeah.
We getting good at this.